So I went to a public state nursing school in California, and if you're unfamiliar with what that looks like in California, nursing is an impacted major. A lot of people want to do it. The public state school route is one of the most economically efficient means of going about it, so a lot of people are applying. And because a lot of people are applying, it's kind of a competitive process. The requirements are kind of high. So I've been asked a lot over the years, how did I get into a public state nursing school in California? So it really came down for me to four things. The first thing was I figured out what I wanted out of the nursing school that I wanted to go to. Did I want to stay where I was and commute? Did I want to relocate completely? Did I care about the NCLEX pass rates or where it was located? So I figured that stuff out. For me, I wanted to stay where I was and I would rather commute. So I kind of, brought the ones that I was looking at into ones that are like within an hour of me, that was within a commutable distance. Second thing I did was, after figuring out which schools fit my criteria of what I wanted, I targeted myself to the ones that fit me the best. I applied to a few schools, and some of them were looking at mostly standardized test scores and grades. Other ones were looking at, an economically disadvantaged background or a disadvantaged high school, stuff like that. And for me, I couldn't really control the disadvantaged high school and coming from economically disadvantaged background, but I could control the grades and the standardized test scores, and I was more academically inclined, so I targeted myself to those schools that prioritize more of the academic side of things. And those are the ones that I got admission offers from. I got waitlisted on the ones that looked at the other stuff. But I definitely recommend figuring out which schools' admission requirements fit you the best and targeting that, because those are what you got the best shot of getting into. The third thing that I did was, you can't get around this, you got to study really hard. You got to get good grades. So, I did that. I studied hard. I got good grades, good standardized test scores. And whether or not your school looks at just that or other things, those are going to be important, so you want to get those down too. And the fourth thing I did was, when it came time to apply, I stay on top of the admission deadlines for various requirements like essays and applications, stuff like that. I can't tell you how many people I've run into that are trying to go into nursing school, but they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot that this essay's due tomorrow and I gotta write it, and yeah, it's just probably not gonna work out very well for you. So those are the four things that I did to get into the school that I got into. I hope this has been at least somewhat insightful for you if you ever wondered what it looks like, or at least what it looked like for me. So I hope this has been helpful for you.